Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. Sorry I didn't do an episode last week, but it was Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving, man. I know I did. I went to go visit my dad, his wife, technically my stepmom, my brother and his wife, and their baby girl, my niece. She don't like me yet, little baby niece. But maybe she will one day, whenever she's a kid. She'll realize her Uncle Mitch he's kind of cool. I like to think so. Hopefully she will too. But yeah, man, had me a good time. Went to go see family. Went hunting too. Got me a doe. My dad got a deer too. Ended up giving me the meat because he had a lot of meat. And so I'm getting all that processed right now. And I just hope I have enough freezer space for all that. And I'm stoked, man. I'm going to be eating good for a while. And also I know what I'm getting everybody in my family for Christmas this year. It's just going to be some nice venison. I was actually surprised on my when I posted a picture of the deer that I got on Twitter, how many people were freaked out about that. And it kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, I'm hunting to eat? Y'all think I just shoot this animal and was like, well, that was fun. Let's go get another one. No, I eat, I hunt to eat, eat to hunt. Or, yeah, right. I think that's the way I said that was right. But yeah, for everybody out there that's like, oh my God, he was hunting. It's like, yeah, that's what I grew up doing. We grew up, we were hungry. We went and got out the woods. And you know what? It's a way of life that I think is nice. I'm going to teach that to my kids if I have kids one day. And, hope my brothers and sisters also teach that to their kids one day. But yeah, I guess I had to say that because it was really weird. But yeah, man, good times. Thanksgiving. It's always feel refreshed whenever I go see, whenever around people I love, family and stuff like that. So I hope you got to experience that or have a little bit of that, whether you're with friends or family that you care about this past Thanksgiving. My guest this week, actually before I introduce this guest, I just got to say Stuff Me Volume 2 is out now. And I really appreciate all the positive feedback on it, man. I spent a lot of time on this mix to make sure that it was the best mix I could possibly make. And it's the best mix I've ever made. And if you haven't heard it, go check it out, man. It's fucking dope. My guest this week is one of the funniest gals I know. She is a photographer and videographer. I think she does video. I think she just does pictures. Actually, I think she might do both. But she's actually one of the bigger ones as far as, she has shot for just about every big DJ there is. And that's a whole grind that I don't know about, but I see people in the local scenes, grinding up, trying to. I feel like that's kind of like I feel like a lot of aspiring photographers kind of want to be in a position where she's at, where she's getting hit up for all these big DJs. But honestly, she's one of the funniest girls I know, and we honestly didn't talk about a lot of that photography shit. I might have asked a couple of questions, but honestly, this is just a fun, goofy episode. If you need a laugh, if you need a good laugh or smile today, this is the episode for you. We did this episode 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I went back and edited it a few minutes ago, and I'm crying while I'm watching it. It's such a funny episode, so definitely one of the funnier episodes, I think, of the podcast. So if you're into that, you came to the right place. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tessa. Come here, girl.
Why you gonna stop being sassy whenever I hit record though?
What? I'll be sassy this whole fucking podcast.
Do it then, pussy. What you got?
Hey, bitch. What the fuck's good?
What's up, dude? How you doing today?
I'm chill. I'm a bit, anxious because it's the election going on. I took a shot before this, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could say the same, but I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Bitch, it could affect your rights and all that stuff. You should care about it.
Dude, but I don't. This is the thing, and I'm so happy. That's the thing. I'm just so happy. I woke up today. I've had the best fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to my boy Andre, and he was talking about how stressed he was. And I was like, you know what, bro? I don't care. And I probably should care. I mean, no, actually, I shouldn't. If I'm happy the way I am, I shouldn't change anything about myself. But stuff could. I mean, if shit starts affecting me, absolutely, I'm gonna get pissed off. But I mean, nothing's affected me ever with any president. I don't think.
Well, you are a white man, so
I am a white man. That is true. But what I'm saying is, nothing. The way I live my life hasn't changed at all.
That's good for you.
Yeah. What about you? Has it changed?
The way I live my life?
Yeah.
Since when?
Because from a president. I don't know. Since a president.
President. Well, I do have a uterus, so I could have my, reproductive rights taken away, which is great. If I want an abortion, they could maybe be like, fuck you, you can't have one.
Dude, I got a guy that can fix that for you, dude. This is my stepbrother's friend, dude. He's got him a nice ass coat hanger. We'll just get
that's
that bitch
perfect.
We'll get that bitch right out of you, dude. I'm joking around. It's fucked up, but yeah.
No, that's if I ever need it, maybe I'll just like throw myself down a flight of stairs. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd suck. But has that happened yet? Has a president taken that from you before?
No, but it could happen, which is scary. And and it's not always like a presidential thing. Like in states right now, I think Louisiana, maybe, I can't remember which state, but they did pass something like that where they're like trying to like make abortion like not legal.
Yeah, I live in Louisiana. I had somebody tell me that yesterday.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, dude. So my whole thing is, I feel like the people who are doing this shit, that are making these fucking dumbass laws, are old ass white people, right? So they're going to be anti-abortions until some black guy knocks up their fucking granddaughter, and they're going to be all about abortions. These fucking dumbasses, dude. That's going to be just like that.
No, that's exactly what it is. They're like, Lord, save every life. And then they're exactly what you said. Like their grandchild comes out half black and they're like, hold up.
They're like, we should have aborted this long ago. We're switched. We're switched on this. We don't agree with this anymore.
Yeah, it's so fucking hypocritical. It's stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a good point to look at it, why you should pay attention. But I'm just saying, I'm a happy man the way I am. And
that's good. I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah, dude. But as far as all that bullshit goes, you've been somebody who, I've been around once upon a time in my life. You shot for me in San Jose. No, it was some young
St. Petersburg.
No. It was like a Mexican name. It was like Mexican, Spanish. Sorry. It was like San Juan. It was in Florida, so who fucking knows?
Trust me, it was St. Petersburg, which is like Russian.
Oh, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking of, dude.
Holy shit.
But you're a gal who I've been around and, once, and I feel like our energies were kind of on that same, like, fuck up, like, just goofiness level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely always got to stick to that vibe.
So I know G-Rex had called you out on the Twitter yesterday. And we should get her on the podcast, but that ain't the first person who's told me that. And I've even told you that I wanted to have you on the podcast before, too. So, welcome to the podcast. You're
Thank you.
Only the second woman to be on the podcast. It has nothing to do with you having a uterus or anything like that. It's usually a harder sell. It's harder to get women on the podcast, I'm starting to notice, man.
Really? Why do you think that is?
They just like to ignore me,
Fuck. Nah, we're gonna get more women on here, trust.
Yeah, man, they be ignoring me, bro. What am I doing wrong? You tell me. Y'all are in a group. Y'all all talk to each other. What's the gossip? Why am I not? Why are they all ignoring me, man?
I don't know, honestly. Maybe they just think it's like too crude or some shit, but
crude?
Yeah.
What the hell, what's
like crude? Like,
definition of that. Crude?
I don't know. Like,
all right, we can't be using words you don't know the damn meaning.
I know what crude means, but I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to be like too crude on like the internet.
No,
I don't fucking know, honestly.
You using hand motions does not explain the definition of this word. Like, what is it? All right, so listen, listen, no, I'm being real. Like, I ain't the sharpest tool in the crayon box. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure this shit out, dude. And you using words that you don't even know. You know,
like
the hand
like
signals,
vulgar, you know, like a
Okay.
bit more vulgar. Does that word help? I'm
Yeah.
honestly, I'm like, I shouldn't have said anything in the first place.
What, crude? Listen, this you can
Vulgar.
say
Vulgar is a better word. Let's
What-
just stick with that, okay?
what do you think this podcast is gonna be? I've been ready to just fuck with you for the longest time because whenever we're hanging out, I was fucking with you and you was beating me on the talking shit and like the jokes. I was like, damn, this girl's sharp, sharp as hell.
All right, then let's talk some shit.
I've been doing that, dude. What's she been going? What's she been doing during COVID? Because you're a photographer. You've shot for who all you've shot for, like big artists. Name drop real quick. Be that gal. Name drop.
Oh my god. All right. Rez, Peekaboo, Sullivan King, Liquid Stranger, Excision, those people. And some other ones. Oh, and you, TVBOO, and G-Rex. And there's like a lot of people, so I can't really name drop a million people.
Yeah, dude. So you're a gal that does it on the highest level. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that are inspiring photographers, and they practice in the mirror, dude. They're like fucking. They're ready to go. Every moment they're fucking there.
Oh yeah, I've seen it like in real life too, where they have like their camera on stage, and it's like, videographers are doing this like dance type of shit, just trying to get that shot.
Yeah.
But doesn't always work though.
This is me holding on to my sanity, dude. Just fucking swinging around. That's the country right now, honestly. That ain't me. I'm just fucking barely holding on for no reason other than just, I don't know. But,
Same.
You're a gal who does it at the highest of levels, okay? You're not these, these back road photographers. So what's the world been like for you now with shit shut down?
The world has been on fucking pause for me for the most part because there's no show. Especially, I moved to California like a couple months ago, and there's no shows going on here. So, got to make money in other ways. I've been doing some like photo shit here and there, but I did start an OnlyFans again.
I was about to ask if you got an OnlyFans going on.
Go ahead and plug that for myself.
Hell yeah, dude. I was gonna ask, like, have you ever thought about doing? Dude, I want to do OnlyFans for real.
You should do it. It's a big market, like you'll probably get a lot of gay men subscribing to you. So if you're comfortable with that.
I worked at a gay bar for like 3.5 years, so I love me some gay dudes.
Yeah, then you should drop an OnlyFans. Like, there's so many ways to make money with that shit. Like, it's not easy per se, but like, it's better than working like a minimum wage fucking labor job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, my OnlyFans would be a little different. Like, I want to dress my dick up as characters. You know what I mean?
That would be a fucking brilliant idea. Like, people would love that shit. That's literally like kind of what I'm doing. I'm like dressing up as characters, and then like I have the dumbest ideas. Like, I want to do one where I'm like Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
but
dude.
with tits.
Like I want to be imagine George Lopez in his show George Lopez, but instead of George Lopez is my dick as George Lopez, and my dick isn't doing George Lopez face. I might go get a tan. I might just go get a tan. I still think maybe doing a Lopez face dick would start maybe a little offensive, but yeah, that would be it, and he'd be reenacting his roles as George Lopez.
I think that's a genius idea. Yeah. You should do it.
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna, dude, and it's gonna be magical. So what's the bag like, dude? What's that bag looking like for the OnlyFans? Like how long does that shit take to grow? Are you paying the bills off them pics? Like what's that like?
So I restarted mine because I had one a while ago. I stopped a bit, and then I just restarted it like a week ago, and it's been about a week. Not even a week. It's been like 4 days, and I've made like $350. So
hell yeah,
hell yeah. Just a little titty, and that's it.
That's it, dude. Some people be getting ratchet on there, and that's what I'm going to be paying for if I go on that bitch.
You know what?
I ain't going on OnlyFans for no damn titties,
It's whatever people are comfortable with, and that's the cool thing about it is as long as you're like transparent about what you're comfortable with, like you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like some girls do stuff that I would never do, even like off the internet, like on the internet. And I'm like, you know what? Like, get that bag.
Like, those people who can like shoot like ping pong balls or like pool balls out their buttholes. Like that's the shit I'd be paying for. I want to see I want to see fucking sports happening with your genitals.
Go!
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
There really should be like an OnlyFans Olympics. Can you imagine that?
That would be fucking awesome, dude. Fucking, it's limbo, but it's just, you know, a wiener.
There could be so many sports. Like I can like girls with big boobs, we can hold large objects under our tits.
And y'all can float, right? And that don't real tits float or fake ones?
I don't think my boobs float. And they're real.
Okay. There might be the fake ones. I don't know, but
I feel like fake tits would float because there's probably like a little air in there or something.
Yeah, a couple little air bubbles in there.
Yeah, you know, you can't be perfect every time.
What are some other fucking crazy sports that happen in the OnlyFans Olympics, dude?
Right? Yeah. I really think there would be like competitive like tit holding because like big tits, you can stuff stuff under your boob and hold it there just with your boob.
Yeah.
Like that's a sport in its own, you know, like you could hold a whole puppy under your tit or like, you know, the ping pong shit you said.
I got an idea, like distant shots, but instead of you jumping, it's you busting a load.
There you go. That's a great example.
See the distance, bro.
Holy fuck.
I'd subscribe to that shit. Let me put that shit on Cinemax.
No, for real. Like, that could be a whole ass thing. I'm gonna like. I'm gonna write that down.
Let's invest in it. We'll start our own. We can't call it OnlyFans Olympics. We'd call it because we'd get sued.
True, we would get sued.
The hell would we call that thing, dude? I don't know.
I'm like trying to think of like a fucking. What's the word? Like, you know how there's like compilations on Pornhub where it's like cum and compilation. What do you call that when it's like two words combined?
I would say like cum fight, like cum fight, but then fight sounds a little like touchy. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like that would be the slogan. Like what would the slogan be? Like come get off. No. I don't know. I have no idea what the slogan would be, but it's a good idea, dude. That's entertaining as shit. I'd pay to see that. Was that would be something you'd pay to see too?
Oh hell yeah, I'd pay for that to watch that. Are you kidding me?
Now
that's just like iconic as fuck. There's like the like Pornhub awards and shit like that. Why aren't there a Pornhub Olympics? Like it just doesn't make sense now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you're gonna break the world record for fucking the longest. You know what I'm saying? Or like that's gonna be the challenge or something like that. Or if it was like a Pornhub awards night. That sounds like a fun time to be around, like a fun party to be at. Like the after party of that would be fucking gnarly.
It would be gnarly. It'd be kind of scary, but it like
really?
In a good way.
Why? You just know every single one of those people are the best at fucking. So it's just you're asking for tips. You're like, hey, what am I doing wrong here?
What am I doing wrong here?
Hey, you think you can check out my mixtape and tell me what you think? You know what I mean? Maybe collab, bro. Like that's like the conversations that are probably. Oh, dude,
no,
collabs.
It probably is like that.
Yeah, collabs
like, yo,
there
we're
are
planning
so
this
different.
orgy. Like, you want to join in? Like, I know you're the top 3 for anal, so like, it would just be like a really good play if we had you in our orgy. Like, it'd be like that type of vibe.
It literally takes collab into a whole different. And then you get features, you know what I'm saying? Features are different parts, you know, cameos. You know what I mean? This is where I wanted this conversation to go. This was always the hope of where this shit was gonna lead to, right?
Yeah.
Dude, have you ran into your fans? Like any fans on the streets and they're like, "Hey, I've seen you. I pay money monthly to see you naked." Like, has that happened at all?
Yes. More so when shows were happening like a while back, like they'd be like, "Oh, you're Tessa." And I'd be like, "Do you know me because of my photography or because like my tits?" So it's always just kind of an awkward conversation. I'm like, "Which one do you know me for?" So yeah, I usually would just assume it's photography. If it's the other one, that's all good too. But yeah, there was this one time where I was at a show and like they won a meet and greet with the artist. This was like a year. Was it like a year ago? I don't even remember. But they won a meet and greet with the artist and they like went up to him. They're like, "Oh my God, like is Tessa here? Like we want to take a picture with her." And I was like, this is really awkward because I know why. It's because they subscribed to me. And yeah, it was just a really I just felt like it was a weird experience. You know, like when little kids like meet like the princess at Disney World. That's kind of what it felt like. But I was the princess, but like I was not down for that.
You're the princess with her tits out. Hell yeah.
I was like, I don't know about this one, Chief.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. I've had some weird. I see my tits ain't even been on the internet. I've had my ass out there many of times. I don't know. It's weird because like my most engaged posts as an artist have been my naked pictures, like pictures where I have no clothes on, and it's like I'm standing on a mountain naked. Like those have always been, or like if I'm selling my merch and my dick's out. Like those have always been my most engaged posts. So maybe there's things to learn from these from people like you and everybody else who's on OnlyFans.
Yeah. You know, I think the bottom line is that sex sells, and people like, I guess when people are a little bit more like, fuck, I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, sex sells is like the main premise of it.
It's kind of changing the game a little bit, not only on like, you know, what you can jerk off to, but also it's like changing the game on like, oh, fuck, I think I really like this girl. Hold up, let me see what she looks like naked real quick before I ask her on a date. Like, I feel like there's, like, some stuff like that, or a girl's like, I know a guy, she's like, hold up, let me see how big his dick is real quick before I, like, go out with this dude. I feel like that's, like, a whole different thing of research, because usually if you have a date, you go on their Facebook and, you know, see if they're close to their family, or see what they did on family vacation, or, you know, maybe who they voted for, but now it's like, hey, bro, I'm trying to get them fucking meat sticks like before I go out. That's kind of changing the whole game.
Damn, I didn't even think of it like that. I feel like people wouldn't do that though, because if you're trying to date a person, it's not like, I don't know, that's like something you get to like find out on your own, like for free.
That's what I'm saying, dude. People now, I feel like, so like there's, you know, it got weird whenever there was Tinder, right, for dating, because it was just you turning someone down was you swiping. But now it's like, hold up, let me see like what they look like naked. So it's taken like the privacy of just like seeing their profile. Like, oh, okay, hold up, let me see. Like, I gotta subscribe real quick. So then, you know, even if you're getting turned down, you still got their fucking money.
Yeah, that's true though. You know, like you are gonna get that bag regardless, even if someone does decide to look at you naked before you even like get to know them.
I think Cardi B has a lot to do with all this, you know, and I feel like once she came out upon the scene, then, you know, girls just became bad bitches overnight. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Megan. Well, yeah, her and then Megan Thee Stallion. That's my fucking bitch.
Yeah,
I love her.
Megan wasn't popping off like Cardi was popping off is the thing. Cardi.
No, but now she is. Megan's all about that bag and like the like reverse roles of just like being like, I'm gonna have him eat me out and then be like, fuck you, you know? I love that shit.
Yeah, I love it too. I don't even have a pussy and I feel powerful. Like,
that's the goal.
My wet ass pussy's on the inside. That's what matters.
The wop comes from the heart.
Yeah, I got that white ass penis, but that shit don't sit. Unless I dress it up as George Lopez.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you could make money from that shit. People would think it was hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it'd be like funny, you know, like maybe like never mind. Get that thought out of my fucking head. And whatever I was about to say. Nope.
Now I kind of like need to know.
No, not on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those things where it's like it could be funny, but also couldn't. And that's usually things, whenever I'm in situations like that, I kind of bounce them off people to kind of gauge. I'm like, I'll say it to them like nonchalantly, and I get a reaction from them. I'm like, sick. Okay, we're good. But sometimes they'll be like, what the fuck did you just say? I'm like, oh, nothing, dude. I was talking about the game. I was talking about the fucking game last night, bro. I was just talking about the game.
There you go.
Nah, man. OnlyFans. I've wanted to have, like, you know, I've been wanting to do a lot more of that on the podcast. Like, I want to have like porn stars and shit on the podcast, and I've been wanting to get like people who've been doing like OnlyFans and stuff like that, because I feel like now majority of people have one, or at least have the damn app.
Yeah, a lot. Well, that's not an app yet, I don't think. But
Oh, see, that's how much I know.
yeah. But no, it's like such a big thing now, and it's crazy how smart some people are with like running their business of it. Like these girls are making, some of them are making like 50K a month off this shit. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's made my Twitter feed a lot more entertaining. I will say that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that too. I'm just like, people will do some interesting stuff, but
Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing a lot of like, on SoundCloud, there's repost chains for like new songs, but now it's like, hey, I just put out content. Now the ladies are talking with each other, helping send them out and stuff like that. It's like,
no, that's literally what it is. Like it's all like the OnlyFans workers are like retweeting everyone's shit, and I'm like, damn, this is great. Like,
yeah, it's taking we'll send nudes for repost to a whole nother level.
Yeah, no, that's literally what it is.
I used to say that shit on SoundCloud. Like, I'll send you nudes if you fucking repost my damn song.
Honestly, like people who make music and people who have an OnlyFans like really aren't that different.
Now, I've always kind of thought that like people who like DJs and strippers had a lot in common, and people always
You do.
Yeah, we have like a lot in common. I feel like that's always why like we tend to get along a lot. Yeah, dude. So whenever you're back to rocking and rolling on the tour, are you still gonna be doing the OnlyFans?
Depends, I don't know. It depends on how, like, if I start making like hella money with it, I'll be like, I'll probably keep it. But also once like tour comes back and everything gets like busy again, like it is a lot to keep up with, especially if you're like traveling all the time and shit. So it really just depends on what the fuck the future holds, because right now I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Dude, actually, that could come and work in your favor, right? You're on tour, okay? Now you got the tour life OnlyFans, okay? So it's like, insert DJ behind me. He's playing, and then you're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could work.
No, that could work. That could work.
Or like before the show, you're just standing there with your camera tits out on stage, acting like you're shooting, but no one's there. Content, dude. I can help.
That is content.
Not like take pictures, but like get ideas. Okay, I can help you get ideas.
No, definitely. I could think of a few like DJs who'd be like, "You can do that at my show." And it'd be great.
What about like? So one thing I've always wondered about like these OnlyFans and stuff is like, what if like people like, do your parents or anybody in your family like are they aware of this, or like is it something that you're like, hey, I'm doing this, make some bread, sup? Like what's that like?
Yeah. So my sister knows. Obviously all the homies know and shit, and it's
now
just
everybody
like,
who listens to this podcast knows.
Yeah.
So hey, so go subscribe to Tessa, dude. Go subscribe. There we go.
Yeah, my OnlyFans name is at Miss Titty. MISSTIDDY. That's what they call me.
That's me at the strip club. That's me at the strip club. I'm there. I'm like talking to strippers. I'm like, "What's your name, Princess?" And I'm the guy who's like drunk. I'm like, "No, but like, what's your real name? Like, I want to get to know you." And I'm just fucking drunk.
But yeah, my parents don't know, but if they found out, I wouldn't really, like it would probably be in their best interest to not know, but if they find out, like it is what it is. Like I'm 25, I can do whatever I want to make money, like
and you live in America.
It is what it is.
So you just say I'm a 25-year-old American and do what the fuck I want.
I just laughed like a whale. Yeah, no, for real though. Like it is what it is. I'm 25. Like, what are you gonna do about it? And it's like I'm not like making porn, like showing a little titty.
Hell yeah.
Making money during this fucking pandemic. Like, it is what it is.
See, I've told my girlfriend that I've wanted to do the OnlyFans, and I've told her the same exact idea that I'm telling you now, and she's like, against it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like for it. She thinks it's hilarious. It's just ridiculous. Are you like, do you have like a boyfriend or anything? Or because I know last time we talked, he was British or Australian.
Yes.
He was some type
my
of foreigner.
British lad.
Yeah, some type of foreigner. He was some type of foreigner. It was British. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's British and he's the shit and I love him so much.
Does he ever help you with the photography? Now, I know you're the photographer, right? But does he ever, like, help you or the content? Like, what's that dynamic like being in a relationship but yet putting pictures of your titties out there for bread?
So I do like everything myself because like I obviously want to take my own photos because I am a photographer. But I think it with like all couples, it definitely becomes a bit of a touchy subject. Like I don't think anyone's like thrilled if their partner is like doing stuff on OnlyFans. But it really is just about like communicating and like meeting in the middle and like finding those boundaries. That's why I don't do like much other than like boob stuff because I'm not even comfortable with that myself. Like it's just whatever I'm comfortable with and then whatever he's comfortable with, and then we just kind of like meet in the middle.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty mad until you fucking bring home some ChickfilA, bro. And then it's gonna be everything's gonna be golden. Like, damn, she's making money. She done bought me ChickfilA. We're eating good tonight. Hell
Holy
yeah,
fuck.
we're fucking eating good.
No, but I also got a fucking part-time job at ChickfilA right now too because they pay hella bread and I get free Chick-fil-A. So yeah, he's getting free Chick-fil-A and other free shit. So
yeah, dude, I used to have this joke that I told on stage about Chick-fil-A, man, because you know what I'm saying. Like whenever they had that the war with Popeyes, who had the best chicken sandwich. It's like,
yeah,
I know how Popeyes should win, man. They just need to make a gay chicken sandwich.
Yo, but listen.
Loses.
So I'm bisexual, and like half the people I work with at Chick-fil-A are gay, or like there's like 2 people who are trans, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I thought this was gonna be some like mad, like crazy religious place, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe it more so is in the South, but here in California, it's like whatever,
Yeah, we need to get more brothers in a Chick-fil-A. I think you know what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
We need to get some more African Americans up in Chick-fil-A. It's always a bunch of
no,
white
there
people,
are
dude.
no where
really?
I work. It's like I'm like the only white person working there, but also I live in like Hollywood, so like obviously the demographic isn't as white.
I mean, I live in New Orleans. I think it's like you know what I'm saying, but I just feel like
true.
It's always like church smiles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't like. This is gonna sound ridiculous. Do you ever feel like ginger people have like natural peppers? You know what I mean? Like they have just like natural like seasoning on them. Gingers, they just have like just natural seasonings on them. So like I always feel
like they're freckles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, sometimes when they're handling my food, I'm like, hold up, bro. I ain't the biggest pepper fan. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like if a ginger person touches your food, it's gonna have like a peppery taste.
Yeah, it's gonna have a little bit more. It's gonna have natural seasonings. You know what I mean?
I can, for some reason, like, yeah, that actually makes complete sense. Like if a ginger person like touches a bun, it's gonna have like a peppery flavor.
Yeah,
I get it. But that's like, they say in like South Park and shit, like gingers have no souls. And I think I agree.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, we can get them a soul, dude. We can get them one. I sold my soul, bro.
To who?
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Who?
Wait. Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Our Lord and Savior, dude.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my goodness. Never heard of Raise Hell, Praise Dale?
No. Is that like a Southern thing?
It's like a life thing.
Oh.
It's kind of like something that is instilled on you whenever you're born. Yeah. Like I came out the womb making a left turn. So.
That's cool. I mean, I sold my soda to Chick-fil-A for $16 an hour, so like
damn, that's their startup price?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna go get me a job. Goddamn.
Fuck.
I'll get free food too, dude. I'll be eating fancy every single night. It's so
right, bitch. They give you free food every shift, so I'm like, I don't even have dinner anymore. It's amazing.
You just Chick-fil-A, dude. I worked at a Sonic for the longest time.
But see, Sonic, like their menu is so big. They're like put on these fucking roller skates. Like that shit's crazy.
See, I worked on one connected to a gas station, so we didn't have
Damn, that's even more lame.
But the menu was fucked, bro. They add shit on that menu, and they wouldn't tell you they were adding something new.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I got a fucking steak flatbread wrap on the fucking... I'm like, what the hell is this bullshit?
Yeah.
But,
Fuck that.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, dude, you like Cane's chicken, dude? We talking about chicken? We talking about fast food? You like Cane's?
Yo, Cane's is gas. I fucking love Cane's. But it's like an hour away from where I live if I want to get it, which is fucked up.
Dude, so I don't trust anybody who says Zaxby's is better than Cane's.
I don't even know if I've had Zaxby's, to be honest.
That person is a fucking liar. They need to be put in a home in Alaska.
I've heard of it. Do they even have it here? I don't know. But Cane's is fucking delicious. And it's so simple. It's just chicken tenders, fries, and fucking drinks. And that's it. And it's like, that's all you need it to be. Yeah, you know?
Butter me up and put me in that box, bro. I'm in heaven. You know what I'm saying?
For real, though. For real.
Dude, so...
That shit's gas.
So I want to ask something kind of fucking ridiculous, right? Because I looked at your Twitters just to kind of gauge a little bit of what you're thinking about nowadays, and it's all politics. I can obviously tell that you are a Biden fan, and that's totally fine. I think everybody has their own opinion on things, and I think that's beautiful. But what I'm saying...
I'm not the biggest Biden fan, though. Like, I am voting for him to get Trump out of office, just to make that clear. But he's not my first choice.
Right on, dude. I mean... What is their first choice anyway, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's divorced, so, like, you know, you saw what happened to that first choice.
Wait, what'd you say?
My mom's divorced, so you could see what happened to her first choice. Sometimes the second choice is even worse. Who fucking knows, bro? Sometimes third time's the charm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, my dad's on his third marriage. Like, who fucking knows anymore? But what I'm asking is, you know, putting all that bullshit aside, which one would you rather go to the strip club with, dude? Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Oh my God. I mean, either of them would probably be like, you're the stripper, let me assault you. So I'm going to go with fucking
Damn, that got dark. That got dark.
Yeah, it's true though. They both have like assault allegations. Like, fuck.
I didn't know that.
I don't know. I think Donald Trump would spend more money and do more drugs.
He seems like a fun guy to go to a strip club with, is what I'm getting at. I ain't voting. What I'm saying is he might be a good time at a strip club. I don't know. Like, think about it, dude. He'd be out there grabbing pussies and shit.
Yeah, but he's probably also, but that's like, they don't want to be grabbed by the pussy, you know?
That's
like,
true. That's true.
Yeah, they probably are thrilled he's like wasting his money that he should have been spending on taxes. But, you know.
Yeah, dude,
money is money.
That own ridiculous question kind of threw me a curveball anyway, where I was just like, what have I done? I don't know anything that she's talking about.
Fuck, it's
nice, dude. You know, that's where, you know, the obliviousness has its own innocence, but also it's all on ignorance. So you got to pick and choose the battles.
It's true. You do got to pick and choose sometimes.
Dude, so whenever we were hanging out, it was in Florida, St. Peter's.
Yes.
St. Peter.
You could just call it St. Pete.
St. Pete, dude. Are you sure it wasn't a Spanish name?
I promise you it wasn't St. Pete.
Dude, Florida is a crazy place, man. Did you live out there?
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
Dude, I remember the first time I saw a Cuban person, and it tripped me the fuck out, because it was like, they were like, you know, I'm a lot more used to it now, but, you know, I grew up in not like in the most populated area of you know, it was pretty much just white and black people. That's all you got. So we didn't even have like a lot of Asian folks, and definitely no Cubans, right? And it was kind of like you know, you ever seen like a Hershey's like gold chocolate bar? You know, like the gold chocolate.
Yes.
I remember I just ate an edible and I was in a Wendy's and I was like tripped out because they were like gold. I was like, what is that? What? I remember asking my buddies, like, what are these type of people? And they're like, they're Cubans. Like, oh my God, I learned something today.
I'm fucking Cuban.
But you ain't got the gold. You know what I'm saying? You don't have like, it's not like a gold. It's like a white and it's like a tan black in a weird way. Yeah, it's like a tan black. It's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying, or do I sound like a complete ignorant person right now? Tell me if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess so. When I get tanner, I would probably be more so that color, but I'm pretty white right now.
Right. I remember the first time I was out there, I was like, whoa. And ever since then, Florida's been fascinating to me. And I'm sure some people are hearing me saying this, like, why is he saying this? But I'm just stating about a learning period. But what made you want to leave Florida was my original place I was getting with that story.
There's a lot of reasons to leave Florida. I don't even know where to go with that. I mean, first of all, it's pretty boring unless if you live in Miami or you're over the age of like 75. It's basically like all the old people just go there to die and to vote for Donald Trump. Like that's all they do there. And then also people are kind of insane, and it gets like really religious in like the middle of nowhere in Florida. Like you'll see ads. You'll see an ad that's like casino, Jesus Christ, and then like abortions are the worst thing in the world. Like it's like, I don't know. It's a very strange state.
I feel you, dude. I'm from fucking Mississippi, dude. They shove Christ on your throat.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's like when you go in the middle of nowhere in Florida, it's like that. I mean, like, obviously, like, Tampa, Orlando, Miami, like, more, evolved societies are super fucking fun. Like, there's hella shit to do. It's like Miami is like being in Cuba. It's like it's like a whole other country. Like, it literally stays open all night. It's super fucking fun. But other than that, Florida is kind of like a fucking cesspool.
Yeah, my dad smoked crack in Miami one time, and he said that's when he knew he got to get the fuck out of Miami.
Fuck. Yeah, Miami definitely. I don't know. I feel like crack isn't that big there, but definitely cocaine.
Yeah, crack isn't even that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you struggling with life, dude. Smoke a little crack, you'll figure it out. That's what they say. That's what they say. I don't know if that's just what I've heard on the streets, man.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta smoke a little crack and then everything will be fine.
Smoke a little rock. This is ridiculous, man. What do you like about LA? What's it like being out there? Or whatever part of California you're in. I forgot which part you said.
Yeah, I'm in LA. But to be honest, there are a lot of similarities to Florida. Basically, there's like the same, if not more, crackheads here in LA, especially Hollywood. Yeah. So yeah, it's really fun when I have to walk around by myself because weird things happen. So there's that. There's hella palm trees, which I'm looking at right now, which is cool. It's a lot more progressive in certain ways, but there's like hella pollution everywhere. So there's kind of like pros and cons to it. Everything's closed still like Florida's having like whole ass raves and shit right now. And LA is like completely closed for the most part, except for like you can eat food like outside if you want, but that's like about it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Y'all's crackheads are different types of crackheads, dude. I know whenever I was in LA, it was my first time meeting or seeing a homeless person that was extremely attractive, right? So I was just walking down, No, for real, like y'all got some attractive ass homeless people down there, man. Some of these lonely men who need some nice wives, bro. I know they'd be happy, see if you can cook them a meal, take them out something, dude. But what I was saying was I was just walking down the street one day, and there was just this really pretty lady giving me a nice smile, and I was like, oh hey, that's a nice smile from this very attractive woman. I'm like, oh hey, thank you for that smile. It made me feel good. Then boom, a sign. I was like, whoa, holy shit, this is LA.
No, it'd be like that. Really, like, I don't know. This one guy one time told me that he was Lady Gaga's boyfriend. And then he was like, look at this link. And I pulled it up and there was like a picture of him with Lady Gaga. But it was like, she just like felt bad and took a picture with the homeless person. But he was like, no, like, she's my girlfriend. And I was like, damn, that's like depressing. And like the picture was from like 4 years ago. So he was just like still holding on to that. And I was like, damn, dude, like.
Dude, maybe they actually are together, right? And she's just playing hard to get right now. And maybe that's their dynamic. You know what I mean?
You might be right.
Like my dynamic, dude. If you ain't throwing something at the wall once a month, I ain't into it. So you know, what I mean? like so maybe maybe that's their dynamic. She's like, I'm just gonna leave you here for 4 years, then.
And then just show up one day and like scoop you off into my PJ and we can go live on a private island type.
I'm gonna scoop you up and drop you off in Florida.
Fuck. Just like she just like parachutes him into the Everglades swamp and is like, there you go.
She's on a private jet. She's like, put this on. It's a parachute. And he's like, why? See you in 4. You know what I'm saying? That's where it happens, man. That's where it happens.
Fuck.
That could be it, dude. We don't even know. We don't know the full story. We don't know this man's life.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't judge him. They definitely are together. They're probably getting married.
It's getting pretty serious.
Yeah.
Well, dude, are you starting to get, because shows are coming back. They're coming back. You say in Florida, but they're coming back everywhere. It just is what it is. Are you... Wait, go ahead. You about to say something right there.
I was just going to say, like, we'll see, like, with COVID rates and shit, like, nothing has changed. And, like, European countries are going back into lockdown. So, like, I'm not super hopeful at this moment in time about, like, shows and shit coming back. But I've been doing other projects here and there that are more, like, like some, I did, like, an artwork cover for my boyfriend and then, like, other shit like that. But...
Hell yeah.
It is what it is. We will see what happens.
I'm pretty hopeful for it, man. I think people are starting to realize that it wasn't as, a lot of people have died from it, and that sucks and that's sad. And I'm not saying anything towards those people, but
yeah.
it's not as killing like it was. Like the percentage is just really low for like death and stuff like that. So I think people are realizing that, and then things are opening up a little, just with precautions and stuff like that. Well, where I was going with that question anyway, I was just asking, have you, since things are coming back, like I played a fucking festival this past weekend and it was a good ass time. And like, are you starting to get like any DJs reaching out to come take shots for them or anything like that anymore or anything like that?
Well, so a lot of people don't want photographers at drive-ins and shit like this because of COVID. Like, they don't want a photo to, like, accidentally go up where, like, people aren't wearing masks or, like, maybe they're not social distancing. So they're just kind of like, nah, like, we don't want a photographer here, which, like, I definitely understand. But obviously that fucking sucks for me because I'm like, damn, like, I feel like my job's going to be, like, the last one to, like, come back throughout all of this. So... Definitely is a bit fucking frustrating. But in the meantime, I've just been like, keeping busy at ChickfilA every once in a while and then OnlyFans. Yeah, I wrote a rap song and it's good. So.
Oh, hell yeah. Drop it on me, right? I think, did you show me? Was this already done?
I don't think so.
Okay, fucking give me a bar, girl. Let's go. Drop it.
Fuck, I'm scared. All right, hold on. Let me pull up my phone. So basically, it's just like, it's an iconic song. My rap name's going to be Miss Titty too, so I can brand back and forth for my OnlyFans and for my rap music.
Hell yeah. I've been doing it.
But let me pull up the link. But yeah, I'm trying to get Recno on it.
Hell yeah, Recno.
I fucking love him so much.
Get on it, dude. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of rapping lately, too. I'm working on a comedy album.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That'll be fucking lit.
Finished the 7th song. I want to get 8 songs done. I just finished it yesterday. So.
Oh, shit, really?
7-track. Yeah, I've been working nonstop on it for like 2 months, so it's on.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait to hear it. I'm going to play the rap song.
Hit it.
Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah. Best quality ever.
Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
I like pussy, I like dick. Bisexual, don't give a shit. Suck it like a lolly, jump to his flick. Give me a 3-way, draw only his lips. And I'm not skinny, I'm chunky, funky. Sit in your face, you a CPR dummy. Gucci my Gucci, I'm fucking bougie. Quit it like Lizzie, you bastards are dizzy. Not even kidding, iconic and pretty. They call me Big Titty, your girl is my kitty. Gorilla Grip Gucci, college degree. My kiss is so sweet, I'm your little mochi. Might sound cocky, please don't bite me. Fuck like an info, go ahead, watch me. Watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me, watch me. Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first verse.
Dirty, boy. Damn, dirty as hell.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
God damn, that is fun. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Send
it was
to me, I'll
stupid. My
make-
boyfriend and I were like, let's go to the studio, and he made the beat, and then I just rapped over it. And I'm gonna release it whenever it's like actually done, but that's what we have so far.
Hell yeah, I was about to say, I'm making Stuff Me Volume 2 right now. I send that to you.
Stuff me.
That's my mix.
Holy fuck.
That's my annual mix. Stuff Me comes out on Thanksgiving.
Damn, I can't wait to listen to that. That's a great
I was gonna
title
say,
for that.
That one would be good for it. Stuff Me Volume 2. That'd be a good one for that one, dude. For real, for real.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
I got you.
What's the craziest person you've shot for? One that you're like, oh my god, I'm shooting for this right now.
Like how so?
What's somebody who's hired you to like, take pictures for them, and you were like, god damn, I didn't, this is like one that you were just shocked by, and just like, or maybe like one that's most memorable to you that you were kind of, just like wow, I'm at this point right now. Like I'm shooting for this person.
Definitely a big one would be like how I did the Lost Lands media team. That was pretty big. And then I did like a couple with Excision. So those were like huge, obviously. Obviously Rez is really big too. But probably the one where I was like, oh fuck, was I shot it was one show for Dave Matthews Band, and I was like, what the fuck? Like my parents were like, what the fuck? Like I'm so jealous. But that was really sick.
What's the weirdest thing you've shot for?
The weirdest?
Yeah, like
I'll tell you like the worst experience. Oh my god, I fucking shot a sorority one time and I wanted to kill myself the whole time.
A sorority?
A sorority, like sorority bitches.
Yeah.
And I like get there and these girls were like just like stereotypical like fucking bitches, and we're like, I remember I took a picture of these girls and they were like pretending to like kiss or whatever, and that their like sorority sisters were like, oh my god, like this is so gay, I'm gonna like throw up. And I was like, you fucking homophobic bitches. And I just like didn't do shit for the rest. I was hired for like 4 hours. I didn't do shit for like the rest of the time. And I remember I tweeted and I was like, oh my god, like these sorority bitches are homophobic, like why did I take this gig? And these psychos like found the tweet and like came up to me and they were like, why would you tweet that, blah blah blah. And I was like, y'all shouldn't be like fucking homophobes, like little do you know I'm bi, like so yeah. And they were like, well, we're never gonna hire you again. And I was like, ooh, like I want to work for you again. So yeah, that was probably like the worst experience of shooting.
Dude, so they pulled up the tweet while you're on the job?
No, they pulled it up after, like literally like right after I left, like 30 minutes later. They like hit me up and were like, we saw this. And they were all like replying to it like, LOL, like fuck you. And I was like, fuck you. Like, I don't know. It was definitely an experience. It made me glad that I never was in like some sorority type of shit.
You need to tell them to quit being so gay and make out with each other. That's what I always
That's
say.
literally what I would have done. Like, fuck, I would have been like, I was like, ooh, is this like getting gay over here? Like, fuck yeah. And then they were like, no.
Like, you gay if you ain't kissing each other is my thing, dude. They need to quit being so fucking gay.
I know. It's fucking gay when girls don't kiss. Like, they should just stop being gay and kiss.
I kissed 2 dudes this weekend.
You did?
Yeah, one of them was a DJ that I don't know, and then I kissed Angelic Root.
Why did you just like were like come
the only reason
like how did that work out?
I kissed Angelic Root because he was jealous that I kissed this other dude.
Oh, well, you guys should have all like 3-way kissed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we would have, dude. I ain't scared. But the guy was like, I don't even know how it transcribed. I was drunk. He was like, come in here. He was like, smell this piece of paper. I'm joking. I was getting dark. But I don't know. He was like,
smell this piece of paper.
I was getting dark with the joke. But I don't know how it even transpired. It transpired. My girlfriend walked away, and she came back. I was like, yeah, I just kissed 2 dudes. She's like, what? Damn it.
I wish my boyfriend would kiss a boy. He won't though, unless I asked him if he would watch gay porn with me, like gay porn, not like lesbian porn, and he was like, no, which I get, but like he should just do it.
Yeah, tell him to quit being a pussy.
Right? I'm like, that's gay that you won't watch gay porn.
Yeah, what's more manly than kissing another dude? That's pretty fucking it's pretty goddamn manly.
For real though. It is the manly shit. I was actually thinking about this the other day. Like, you know how when like kids are young, like parents will be like, "Oh my god, like my little boy has to play with boy action figures, or he's gonna turn out gay if he's playing with like Cinderella dolls or some shit like that." But like, that's pretty fucking gay to tell your little boy that he needs to play with some like little buff dude action figures. Like, I feel like she's kind of like they're kind of getting it wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I used to want to be the pink Power Ranger when I was a little kid, but here's the thing, dude, like, think about Toy Story. Hold up. Sing for a second. I'm gonna turn the camera on. Sing. Turn the camera back on. Sing.
Sing?
You're staring. Okay.
Huh? Wait, I'm so confused.
I was just turning the camera back on so we could have, because this is a good story. So, like, you ever think about, like Toy Story, like the movie Toy Story? You ever think about, like, how fucking weird those toys are? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, they were alive, like, they watched Andy grow up. Even when he was in college, they still wanted to be, you know, held by him. But, like, dude, I'm just saying, man, once I became a young teenager, like, I was jerking off a lot. And I didn't have a Jessie doll. And if I did, you know, whenever I'm a young lad, it could have got weird. So you ever thought about how weird those dolls are?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought about it.
I just feel like every dude that I know has some weird story about fucking like a very obscure inanimate object. Like someone once told me they got their dick stuck in like a toy train. And I don't know. I just feel like every guy has a weird story like that.
Yeah, dude, I know whenever my pecker started working, dude, I fucking was fucking random objects in the house, dude. You know what I mean? I'm like 10, 11 years old, just fucking random things. It's just what happens, man.
Anything that has like a slightly circular shape, you're just like, let's go.
It didn't even have to have a hole, bro. It could be straight too. Who knows? All bets are off whenever you're youngin'.
God. I'm so glad to not be a young idiot anymore. Actually, I still kind of am an idiot, but whatever.
Were young girl, like whenever you're a young lady, were you like, do they like go rub on things? Kind of like how like young, you know, as I did when I was a youngin'?
Yeah, but girls like would not talk about it. Like if you told your friend, like, yeah, I masturbate when I'm horny, they would be like, like, oh my God, you do that? Like it was so weird. But like every girl now is like, yeah, like I shoved the back end of a hairbrush in my coochie, or like my fucking vibrating toothbrush or whatever. And I'm like, all right, we all had a universal experience here, but no one fucking talked about it when we were younger.
I jerked off with a banana peel one time.
Yeah, and that's great. I'm really happy for you because like that's what children fucking do. You're a horny little bastard and you find banana peels and are like, here we go.
No, I had a guy, my buddy's older brother told me if you warm up banana peel and jerk off with it, it feels good. And it honestly just felt like I was jerking off with the banana peel. But what I will say, everybody, and I'll look at the camera as like serious as I can, don't jerk off with icy hot anybody, no matter what they tell you.
Icy hot?
Don't do it.
Oh my God.
Don't do it.
With icy hot.
Yeah.
That just sounds terrible.
Yep. You know, you live and you learn.
Fuck.
This is where I wanted this conversation to go. What's the weirdest thing you would shoot? Like, at what point does it get too weird so you're like, oh, I'm not taking pictures of that? I know we're all over the place with this conversation, but I'm having fun.
I know, right? Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't have a lot of limits, like, within myself. The only thing that would be really weird is if, like, you know how adults, like, some very actually fucking furries are where I draw the goddamn line. Like, I cannot with furries. Like, they just drive me insane. They're like, we're like ostracized or whatever, and then they like think they're like in the LGBT, and I'm like, no, you're fucking furry, like shut up. So that's probably where I draw the line, is with fucking furries.
Dude, would you shoot a porn? Like, not yourself, but like,
oh yeah,
you, like, take pictures for it and shit. Dude, what
I literally would love to do that. Like, that's something I would like be very curious to get into in the future. But definitely, like, once again, there'd be like limits with that.
Dude, what if like someone was like, "Hey, I want to hire you to shoot my divorce"?
I would literally do that in a heartbeat. That actually sounds so fun.
I'd love
Like-
to DJ. I'd love to DJ a divorce.
Oh my god, that I feel like that's actually something I've seen recently where someone was like, they had like a divorce party and she
I'm-
like lit her wedding dress on fire, and I was
I ain't
like,
talking about
that
the party.
sounds fucking lit. Like, people probably get so fucked up at those parties. Like, weddings are just kind of like, like, you know, like, yeah, it's great. You got married, like, you made this commitment to each other, but everyone's just kind of like, whatever, like, this is pretty standard. But a divorce party, like, that is a different level of like entertainment.
I'm talking about in the courtroom. I'm not talking about no damn party. I'm talking
Oh.
about. I'm talking about. There's anger. There's a lot of finger pointing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of.
It just makes me think of those stock image photos where like they're trying to like look, you know what I'm talking about, where they're like pointing at someone being like, you did this. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to shoot that. Like, that would probably make my entire life if I got
They
to
wa-
shoot that.
They walk out. They're like, that fucking bitch. She's getting good shots. She's getting good shots. Like what she got. You know?
Yeah, they're like, I fucking hate my ex-wife, and then I like show them the photos in the back of the camera.
Oh yeah, she's looking like a total bitch in that picture. Nice.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that. I really would. That's like a life goal of mine now. So thank you.
Yeah, dude. Just throwing out dreams over here. You know?
Yeah.
Call me Dream Twerks, bro. Dream Twerks over here. Corporation. Dream Twerks. Well, dude, it's been fun having you on. You know,
Hell yeah.
I wanted to just fuck around. I mean, whenever we hung out and the people on the internet knew that this would be a fun one. So I had fun, just laughing
I
around.
had fun too. Thanks
Yeah,
for having me.
Hope it made your day a little less stressful. I know you're stressed out about this election. Here's the thing, though. Whenever this episode comes out, this one will come out next Thursday, I think. When this episode comes out, dude, I mean, you're going to be fine. You'll be well over it. We'll be, we'll all be alive is what will happen. Nothing, we'll all still be breathing.
Yeah, I won't be taking shots at 2 p.m. So, or maybe I will be. I probably will be anyways. But
there ain't nothing. I'm about to get me a cold one as soon as I'm turn off this camera.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Well, how do I pronounce your last name?
How do you think you pronounce it?
Paisa.
Paisan. You were so close.
I was so close. Paisan, there's no N there. Is the N silent?
No, so I had to change my Twitter name because my original Twitter got banned, so I had to make a new one. And I just didn't put the N.
Paisan? Is that Paisan?
Yeah, Paisan.
Hell yeah, dude. That sounds like a Paisan. It sounds like a type of pistol. Like it sounds like a gun. This is that Paisan 40 with the new Paisan hollow point shots. I don't know. Like it literally sounds
It
like
does. It
either
does
a bullet
sound like that. But it means friend in Italian, but I'm not Italian, so I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Yeah, dude. I don't. It's either a fucking bullet or a gun in another life.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, dude, I appreciate you coming on the show. Yeah. Anything you want to say to the people out there?
Subscribe to my OnlyFans at
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Tiddy, MISSTIDDY. Wait for my rap song to come out and vote for Biden. Just kidding, you can't vote anymore, so never fucking mind.
Yeah,
And that's
dude.
all.
Smoke meth, hell, Satan is what I'll say.
That's perfect. I will agree with you on that one.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate you coming on and talking a lot of shit with me. It's been fun.
Hell yeah.
I knew whenever we hung out for the first time, I was like, oh, she's fucking hysterical. I'd love to have her on the podcast one day. So I'm glad we're able to do it, make some jokes, do a little dance, have a good time, bro.
Hell yeah, bitch.
All right.
Have a good one.
Peace out, bitch.
Peace.
And that was Miss Tessa, everybody. Goofy gal, funny gal. And I'm glad she came on the show, man. Go subscribe to her OnlyFans. A lot of OnlyFans talk in there. But fun conversation. And that's what I like doing on this show, man. It doesn't always have to be serious conversations. I like having serious conversations. But I like having ones that are just goofy. Those are the most fun. And I just like having a fun time. And I hope y'all had fun listening to that episode. I'll see y'all next week for another episode of Talks with TVBOO. Hope y'all have a good rest of the week. Hope y'all have a good day. Go listen to Stuff Me Volume 2. I love y'all. Peace. Peace.